Welcome back, guys. For today's video, I have 7 kitchen gadgets that I'm gonna put to the test. And if you're like me, if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing in the kitchen, this video is gonna be for you. I mean, what the heck is this thing? Well, I'm gonna find out. And as always, if you see something that you like in this video, I put links in the description box below so you can pick one up for yourself. So let's see what I got. And for the first kitchen gadget that I have here is the Iker electric salt and pepper grinder. Let's see how it works. Inside. So I went out and I tried to get exactly what they showed here on the box. So I got some black peppercorns and I got this pink Himalayan salt. I tried to find the chunkiest salt I could so it can grind it up pretty well. I do know that these need 6 AAA batteries a piece. So if you want to pick this up for yourself, keep that in mind that they need 6 AAA batteries. So I'm gonna get those in here and I'm gonna test these out. Okay, so the top of this lid just pops off. I got the 6 AAA batteries in there and just line these little, all right. And you just push the button. Oh wow, it has a little light on there. Look at that. How cool is that? I didn't even know it had a light on there. That's awesome. Apparently, you just twist this off like that, and I think you just stuff the peppers in there. Let's see. Yeah, you just pour the peppers right inside this little container. It's a reservoir here. Keep going. Oh, spilled. That's okay. We got most of them in there. What's going on here? There we go. And then twist. Okay. Oh, I see the little arrows right there show you what to do. So let's see how well this is gonna grind up these peppercorns. Man, I have peppercorns everywhere. Right here on a paper towel. And oh wow. Look at the little light on there. Can you see that? Works really well. So what's this? It looks like you can do, there's a little turn dial on here. You can do more or less pepper, or I wonder if that's how finely it grinds up. There's no instructions to this thing, so I'm just kind of winging it. So I'm gonna turn it all the way to the biggest setting. Okay. I'm gonna turn it to the smallest setting. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's how you do it. You just keep turning it and it gets more fine. And then if you open this up, if you just keep turning it, yeah, way thicker. That's a cool feature. I didn't know I had that right there. You can see it in the reflection. Okay, you load it just like the pepper, shake the pepper grinder. Get that out of here. Line up the arrows. Cool. Let's use this on a black plate so you can see the salt better. All right, so just like the pepper, you just push the button. Whoa. Wow, look at that. So it looks like there's some pretty big chunks in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this all the way to its lightest setting. Hopefully that's right, the lightest setting. Wow. That is so cool. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna turn it to the biggest setting. I don't know if it stops or what. I just keep twisting it. Definitely chunkier. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. A big pink chunk came out right there. So maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe it is what you want to do. Maybe some recipe calls for bigger chunks in it. But for general use, as for me, I'm just gonna keep it on the lightest setting. This is awesome. I don't know, guys, these two I recommend a lot. These are awesome. If you're looking for something a little bit cooler than your traditional salt and pepper shaker, like I said before, these two things are for you. Where's the name? Right there. and there's lights. Now let's check out the next gadget. All right, the next kitchen gadget that I have here is the Spread That Too. Now this one I wasn't so sure about. I read the reviews online and apparently it works really well. What it does is it softens butter with the heat of your hand. So apparently the heat of your hand while you're holding this, it's a really good conductor. It just basically goes to the tip and it makes this knife warm so it cuts through butter better and it makes it soft. So I'm making some toast right now. I'm gonna see how well this works. Okay, I have my stick of butter here. Let's get this out of the packaging. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I don't want to hold this very long. I want to actually do this like if it was real life. Like if I was just making toast, which I am right now. There's the toast. Ooh, hot. I want to do this like if it was real life. I'm not going to sit here, go make toast, and just hold it in my hand waiting for it to warm up. Charlie, the butter's not for you. Yeah. So I've only been holding it for a good 30 seconds now. So let's see how well it transfers the heat. Huh. I can actually see it melting right where I'm pushing it. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of melting as I push on it. You can see it right here on the blade. That's really cool. What's going on? So if I spread it across like this, wow, look at that. It actually is a little softer. And if I spread it on the toast, let's see. Okay. It kind of works. Very cool. I guess the more you hold it, it's gonna get hotter at the very tip of the blade. That comes off really well. It's not hot. It's just supposed to soften the butter so you can spread it easier. I guess it works well enough. I mean, I was expecting it to, I don't know what I was expecting, but I guess I was expecting it to just like melt through the butter as I held it here, but it's not the case. It's just like, I mean, it does make it a little easier, I guess. Let me know if you guys have one of these and how well it works for you. I mean, look at that. If I just hold it on the butter, it is kind of melting it. See that? It's kind of melting the butter as I hold it on there. Look at that, it's really cool. Wow. So I guess it does what it claims. It doesn't claim to actually melt through the butter like a hot knife. It's supposed to just soften the butter to make it spread easier, and that's exactly what it does. So yeah, it works. I definitely recommend it. Now as I'm eating some toast, let's see what else I have. The next kitchen gadget I have here is the Coralpearl Cherry Pitter. This is supposed to pit 6 cherries at once. So check that out. I'm gonna put this to the test, see how it works. Okay. There it is. So it looks like it has a little locking mechanism on here. So you unlock it. I can see that because it has 6 blades of death in there. Oh wow, okay. So you have to be very careful with this thing. Those are very sharp. Oops. This comes right out just to make it easier to clean. Let's put that back in here and add some cherries. So let's see how well it pits these. Supposed to put them dead center of this thing. 6 cherries. All right, I guess you just press down on it. I have 4 pits in there. That one looks like it worked. Oh wait, one just fell right out. Oh wait, they did come out. It was actually stuck on the bottom of this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have all 6 pits. So yeah, it does work. Let's try that again. All right. Press down. Yeah, you just gotta check the bottom of it because it kind of hangs off. But there they go. All pitted. This thing is great. I know pitting these can be kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you're trying to do chocolate covered cherries or any kind of desserts where you have to kind of cut these and manually take out the pits. But if you have a gadget like this, it's gonna make your life a ton easier. Definitely recommend it. Just be careful with the spikes of death here. Let's see what else I have. All right, the next thing I'm gonna put to the test is this grape cutter. So it's supposed to cut grapes or grape tomatoes into quarters. Let's see how it works. But what you're supposed to do is put the grapes or tomatoes in here and just press the button, and it's supposed to come into quarters. If you like to make a lot of fruit salads, any kind of desserts that need you to cut grapes or anything like that, this thing would be great instead of individually taking them and cutting them in half. So let's see. Cut like this. Okay, into quarters. And once again, if you're just gonna eat these, you're just gonna pop them in your mouth, but this is for if you're making salads or anything like that you like to have grapes, or any kind of desserts that you're making that need quarter cut grapes. That's how long it takes me to use a traditional knife. Now let's just use this guide. So, put it in, boom, put it in, boom, put it in, boom. This thing is awesome. You can see it has little serrated blades in there. And all it does is just push it through the blades. I guess it can cut anything that will fit in there, huh? Let's check it out. Let's check out these cherries that I just pitted. Put it in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Works with the cherries I just pitted too. Boom. Even the bigger one. Yes. The grape tomatoes. So they'll fit. You just... Perfect. Wow. Where's a bigger one? Here we go. Fits right in there, and wow, look at that. A perfectly quartered tomato. Where's a big one? That one's huge. Will it fit in there? You stuff it in there, give it a little effort. Nope, that one's too big. Oh man, that's too big. But for a normal grape tomato, obviously it doesn't have any issues with it at all. This thing is awesome. I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for time savers and you work a lot with grapes or grape tomatoes or even cherries, you need to cut them, pick yourself up this thing. This thing is great. The next gadget I have here is the Westmark Asparagus and Vegetable Peeler. You can see it's kind of like a tong, and it holds the asparagus as you slice it or as you peel it. So yeah, like I said, the traditional peeler, you just kind of hold it and start peeling. With this, it kind of holds it for you and does the job. It grabs onto it to make your life a lot easier. See how well it chops off the end. Okay, cool. And then if I want to peel it, oh wow, look at that. Asparagus makes a mess, but look at that. It takes off the skin really nice. I'm not an expert peeler, but oh man, I mangle that thing. Chop off the end, and let's not press as hard this time. Oh wow, yeah. Okay. Very cool. It makes it look like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. Let's try to peel a carrot with this thing. Yeah, fits right in there. Look at that. It's doing a great job. Wow. I'll tell you what, if you work a lot with vegetables and need to peel vegetables, you need to get something like this. This is just gonna make your life that much easier. Will it cut through the end of this? Yeah, and it's not a sharp blade by any means, but it's just there so you don't have to put it down, grab a knife if you're just trying to cut off a single section. But as a peeler, works great. Definitely recommend this thing. And the next kitchen gadget I have here is what I showed you guys in the beginning of this video. It's another peeler, but it's a double-sided peeler. So as cool as you thought the other thing was, check this out. Pretty large piece of asparagus here, so I guess. Okay, like that. Ah, just took off the end. Okay, I was pressing too hard. I just mangled this piece of asparagus. Let's try another one. I was holding it wrong. I still took off the end. Look at that. And it peels a lot better holding it the right way. But I must be pressing too hard. So I keep taking off the end here. You know what? I'm gonna turn it around. Maybe this is a better way to do it. Okay. Well, it peels it in half the time because there's double blades. But man, I suck at peeling. Look at that. It's like I suck at this. The other gadget was making me look like I knew what I was doing. This thing, not so much, because it has a little learning curve and this thing is a decapitator of asparagus. So I guess once you get used to this thing, it'll be amazing. So there's that. Oh, definitely works much better with carrots. Look at that. Okay, so this thing works much better with carrots. Let's try it with another carrot, but man, that is beautiful. Let's try it again. Let's see how fast I can do this. Peeled. Wow, that was record time. This thing is amazing. I take back all the negative thoughts that I had about you in the beginning. You are awesome. I think Westmark, I mean, you can see there's a lot of German writing on it. I think it's just a European company, and not a lot of their stuff makes it stateside. So I had to search a lot of sites for this thing, and I finally found one on eBay for like 18 bucks. But is it worth it? I mean, you have me peeling carrots this fast. So I'd say, yeah, it's worth it. Oh, look at this thing. That is amazing. Definitely recommend it. There's Charlie. The carrots are not for you. I'm sure you don't like carrots. Look at him. Staring down those pieces of asparagus and carrots. What are you looking at, buddy? Oh. You want to try a carrot? You don't like carrots, see? No? Or do you? You don't like carrots, see? How about asparagus? No way. Are you serious? He just tried to bite the asparagus. You are weird. You're such a weird kitty. All right, the last kitchen gadget I have here is the Snap and Strain. Let's see how it works. I have two pots going here, just for demo purposes only. I didn't put a lot of pasta in each one of them. But I'm gonna boil them, make sure the pasta is the way it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna go to the sink and dump them out. But here's the Snap and Strain. It has two clips here in the end that's supposed to fit any size pot because it just bends. It's made of silicone. So once they're done, I'm gonna snap these on. Let's see if it keeps all the pasta inside. All right, so the small pot is done. So I'm gonna clip this thing on here. Okay, check that out. And then let's try to pour it out. Actually, let's flip this around so you guys can see it, huh? And let's see. turn it all the way upside down. Look at that. I have this pot almost all the way upside down, and it's not letting that pasta come out. Wow. This thing works perfect. Even has a little spout here. Nice, look at that. Perfect. Let's try the bigger pot. As you can see, it fits on even a larger pot pretty easy. Wow. Okay, let me switch positions here. All right, once again, I can turn this thing almost upside down. Ow. I can turn this thing almost all the way upside down and the pasta is staying right inside. This thing works extremely well. I definitely like this thing. I recommend it, especially to anyone who likes to make a lot of pasta noodles. I make a lot of tacos, and you have the taco meat and you want to drain out the grease. So something like this, when you drain out the grease and the meat doesn't pour out. I'm not going to demonstrate that today, but I'm sure it'll work very, very well. Definitely recommend this. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Which were your favorite gadgets? Mine, the Snap and Strain, and the salt and pepper grinders. I'm going to be using these every day. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more gadgets like this put to the test.